Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we will cover the topic of freelancing or Fiverr. So how to make money on Fiverr in a nutshell. So basically, what is Fiverr? Fiverr is a leading marketplace for services that just start at $5. So firstly, you will sign up as a Fiverr seller, then brainstorm the gigs you want to set up, then creating a compelling Fiverr profile, research how the competition is setting up their gigs. After you complete your gigs, take a first attempts at setting up a gig, then ask someone in your industry to review it and then point out anything that isn't clear or compelling. So the available services ranges from business promotionals, social networking, advertisement to funny videos, graphic designs and translation to movement, just a few. So refine your initial attempt at setting up a gig with representative imaginary and a clear title, a keyword rich description, tags, or you might be say a keywords that might be helpful in starting as a seller. So set a gig requirement that aims to get all the relevant information from the buyers to limit the need for revisions, and then acknowledge every income order if only to keep your metrics high. So these offered services are all mostly called gigs on Fiverr. You can find almost anything you need. People from all over the world visit the site to offer the services and expertise. So here are some of the earnings that I mostly earn to my Fiverr account. So okay, so how to make money on Fiverr, or you can say how the idea of making the gig. So how did I manage to make that money on Fiverr? First of all, I spent time looking at what other people are having success with to learn how they made money on Fiverr. I set aside a specific time each day to address client communication and to work on Fiverr orders, use client feedback to refine the gigs, messaging, or you can say text, gigs extras, and to launch the new gigs under promise and over delivering wherever is possible. You can set limit the time how you can provide the services, in which time or in which day you can provide easily services, and what are your rates according to your services. So the idea of my gig was born when actually a lot of people have different gigs. So I'm going to create a video animation offering like things like whiteboard 3D animations videos, hand drawn videos, etc. So actually there are some sample videos that I was selling to give you a better idea, but I will tell you in the next video. So I hope you learn a lot of things about Fiverr. So how to make money on Fiverr. Firstly, sign up as a Fiverr, then create a gig, then research how the competition is setting up on their gigs, then take a first attempt, refine your initial attempt, set gig requirements, acknowledge every income order as well. This is a major thing that you as a seller acknowledge every income order, then use client feedback, and I guess so they are just a few steps that you will learn how to make money on Fiverr easily. So I honestly wouldn't have been considered if it not for the guidance of my mentor and my first big client when I started freelancing full time. He had been using it to sell social media management packages that he eventually converted to long-term client relationships. And that's a major thing you can do on Fiverr, a local long-term client relationship. With 4.5 years on the platform, I have seen Fiverr grows from having a bad reputation that stemmed from making every order start at $5. So this is a very marketing thing that you can easily learn to do. So there are some of the steps you can practice. First of all, I would bought Video Max, Marker, FX, and then spend time at making advertisement and practicing how the different can work. It took me a couple of weeks of playing, but I soon got the hang of being able to make videos quickly. Then create a Fiverr gig. That's very important thing that you need to create a Fiverr gig. It's worth nothing that you don't become a top rated seller or member of a pro marketing place without first being vetted by the Fiverr team. So perhaps because of how long I have been on platform and the nature of what I do, Fiverr staff regularly reaches out buying my gigs. So all of this is, I said, I have definitely caught up some lucky breaks on the platform, but that I probably wouldn't have been approached from them without having good consistency. So these are some of the steps that you need to practice, create your gigs, and then actually I want to tell you that how Fiverr works for as a freelancer. Fiverr is a completely different story. With Fiverr, you essentially productize your services with gig. It means that Fiverr is that because of the way gigs are set up, clients are empowered to make purchases without even talking to you. This means that if your gig is the right fit for their needs at the right time, you can making sales while you sleep. So it's the, I guess this means that if your gig is the right fit for their needs, and they can making the sales while you are sleeping. At the end of the day, if you want to make more money as a freelancer, reduce the time you spend actively pitching the jobs for means what you have to do all of the day. So you need to work on Fiverr, and then